We walked back to the house together. There was no sign of the inspector. Poirot paused on the terrace, slowly turning his head from side to side.
Une belle propriété. Who inherits it?
His words gave me a shock. It was an odd thing, but until that moment, the question of inheritance had never come into my head.
It is a new idea to you, that. You had not thought of it before, eh?
No, I wish I had.
I wonder just what you mean by that. Ah, no. Inutile. You would not tell me your real thought.
Everyone has something to hide.
Exactly. But it is not easy to hide things from Hercule Poirot. He has a knack of finding out.
He led me down a path enclosed in yew hedges, and then another which wound up the side of a wooded slope. In one spot, the trees had been cleared away. Sitting there, one had a splendid view, looking right down on a paved recess and a goldfish pond.
England is very beautiful, and so are English girls. Hush, my friend, and look at the pretty picture below us.
It was then that I saw Flora. She was moving along the path, humming a little snatch of song. Her step was more dancing than walking, and despite her black dress, there was nothing but joy in her attitude. She gave a sudden pirouette and laughed outright. As she did so, a man stepped out from the trees. It was Hector Blunt.
How you startled me. I didn't see you.
Blunt said nothing, but stood looking at her.
What I like about you is your cheery conversation.
Never was much of a fellow for talking, not even when I was young.
That was a very long time ago, I suppose.
Yes, it was. Time I went. I'm no good in this sort of life. Haven't got the manners for it. I'm a rough fellow, no use in society.
But you're not going at once. Not while we're in all this trouble. Oh, please, if you go.
You want me to stay?
He spoke deliberately, but quite simply.
I meant you personally.
I want you to stay, if that makes any difference.
It makes all the difference.
You know, I can't help feeling happy, in spite of everything. That's awful, I suppose?
Quite natural. Can't be expected to grieve very much. Much better to have no humbug about it.
There's something awfully consoling about you. You make things so simple.
Things are simple as a rule. I say, you know, you mustn't worry. About that young chap, I mean. Inspector's an ass. Utterly absurd to think he could have done it. Burglar chap. That's the only possible solution.
I'll tell you why I felt so happy. Mr. Hammond, the lawyer, has been. He told us about the will. Uncle Roger has left me 20,000 pounds. Think of it, 20,000 beautiful pounds.
Does it mean so much to you?
Mean much to me? Why, it's everything. Freedom, life, no more scheming and scraping and lying.
Lying? There's something bright down there. Wondered what it was. Looks like a gold brooch. Now I've stirred up the mud and it's gone.
For some time I had felt uneasy. I should have drawn attention to our presence before now, had not my companion put a warning pressure on my arm.
I demand pardon. I cannot allow Mademoiselle thus extravagantly to compliment me and not draw attention to my presence. To spare my blushes, I must join you and apologize.
He hurried down the path with me, close behind him.
I know Major Blunt by reputation. I am in need of some information that you can give me. When did you last see M. Ackroyd alive?
At dinner.
You neither saw nor heard anything of him after that.
Didn't see him. Heard his voice.
How was that?
I strolled out on the terrace. About 9:30. Went as far as the corner. Thought I saw a woman disappearing into the bushes. Just a gleam of white. Must have been mistaken. It was while I was standing there that I heard Ackroyd's voice.
Did you move a chair back against the wall when you went into the study after the body was discovered?
Chair? No, why should I?
There is one thing I should like to know from you, mademoiselle. When you were examining the things in the silver table, was the dagger in its place, or was it not?
Inspector Raglan has been asking me that. I'm perfectly certain the dagger was not there. He thinks I'm saying it to shield Ralph.
And aren't you?
You too, Dr. Shepard. Oh, it's too bad.
It is true what I heard you say, Major Blunt. There is something that glitters in this pond. Let us see if I can reach it.
Sound of an arm being lowered slowly into water, gentle splashing and swirling sounds.
In spite of his precautions, the mud eddied and swirled, and he was forced to draw his arm out again empty-handed, gazing ruefully at the mud upon it. And all for nothing, too. I wonder what it was in the pond.
Would you like to see?
I stared at him.
My good friend Hercule Poirot does not run the risk of disarranging his costume without being sure of attaining his object. Before showing my empty hand, I dropped what it contained into my other hand. You shall see what that was.
He held out his left hand, palm open. On it lay a little circlet of gold, a woman's wedding ring.
Look inside.
I did so. Inside was an inscription in fine writing, from R. March 13th.